Beautiful defense. There's a nice jab. Now he hit him and he's talking. Beautiful jab. Another beautiful jab. And it's moving around. And now he's waiting for his opponent to throw. He has the earmuff defense on.
When you lose your ego, we need our ego to protect them.
Who do you think wins in a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me.
No questions?
The boxing community is responding strongly to Floyd Mayweather after he shared an old sparring clip with Crawford right before the Canelo fight. Many people see this as a small move to steal attention from Crawford's victory. On top of that, Floyd has taken it even further by agreeing to a fight with Mike Tyson that is planned for next year.
Bernie, Chet, nutritionists, everybody played a part.
Canelo said he's way better than Mayweather. What do you think to that?
Who, Terence?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Of course. Of course he is.
After Crawford defeated Canelo, discussions quickly started suggesting that Crawford could be better than Floyd. It appears Floyd was not happy with that direction and chose to take shots at Crawford. When Mike Tyson was asked for his view, he simply said what many have already believed, that Floyd Mayweather has always been a showman.
The guy right now in the sport that's supposed to be the man, big bad wolf, you beat him, you the wolf. Now it's like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, well, so I'm gonna fight. You beat the shark, you beat the wolf. Right. Damn.
Tyson said Floyd has never been the type to stay quiet and allow others to move ahead of him. The release of the sparring video only backed up that claim. However, the bigger news is that Tyson himself is now being connected to Mayweather for an exhibition bout. Despite his slow performance against Jake Paul, Tyson is claiming that the deal is done and that he and Floyd will meet in the ring next year. Even with all the criticism, both fighters are standing firm that the exhibition will go ahead, and each claims the real risk is for the other. Tyson told TMZ this is a fight he never imagined would become real. He said it is unpredictable even by the wild standards boxing now lives by. I still cannot believe Floyd truly wants to do this, Tyson said.
Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now.
He knows the fight could be harmful to his health, but still wants to move forward with it. He says the contract is signed and the event is confirmed. According to Mayweather, this is about showing the world that no one can damage what he has created. He said he has spent 30 years in boxing and not a single fighter has been able to ruin his legacy. He added that if he chooses to do something, it has to be big and legendary. He also said he is the best in the boxing business and believes this exhibition will give fans exactly what they want.
For this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check.
Floyd is set to earn a payday from the fight. The event is expected to be promoted by CSI Sports and Fight Sports, with more details still to come, but the news is already making waves. Shakur Stevenson is one of the few young fighters who has spoken openly about the tension between Mayweather and Crawford, and he has been very honest about his opinion. He believes that Terence Crawford has already outdone what Floyd achieved in the ring, and he thinks it is unfortunate that Mayweather cannot step back and let Crawford enjoy his time at the top.
Deeper resume than Bud Crawford.
It's definitely deeper and better.
Best wins are Canelo Alvarez.
But no, Floyd has better wins than Canelo. He beat Pacquiao, he knocked out Corrales. I think there's some better wins for Floyd than...
Shakur has acknowledged Floyd's exceptional defense and discipline. However, he highlights that Crawford is achieving something unique and even more remarkable. He is dominating in multiple weight classes, defeating champions, and showing he can adapt to any fighting style. For Shakur, the sparring video Floyd shared was less about proving superiority and more about a man having difficulty accepting that the next generation has already taken the lead.
Canelo, choose one, please.
Guys, we gotta go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? Just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy. He's
Many others in boxing are not impressed with Floyd's effort to reclaim the spotlight from Crawford. Bernard Hopkins, who is always straightforward about Floyd, told ESPNW's that the comparison is both unfair and unnecessary. He said Crawford deserves to enjoy his own moment without having Mayweather's name constantly brought up. According to Hopkins, saying otherwise is just taking away from Crawford's achievement. He added that Floyd's time has passed and now this is Bud's era, and Crawford has proven he is the best of this generation.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know. I know.
And 6 eyes to be Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
Crawford's win over Canelo Alvarez was one of the most historic fights of this generation. He became the first male fighter in modern times to be undisputed in 3 weight classes, something even Mayweather never achieved. To Hopkins, this sends a strong message. He didn't claim Crawford is better, but he emphasized that Crawford does not need to live in Floyd's shadow. Despite this, Floyd himself has continued to encourage the comparisons.
Existence of boxing. Like, Bivol was the only dude to beat 2 undisputed active champions. Like, he beat Canelo as an undisputed champion, and he beat Better Beef as an undisputed champion. Bivol, historically, might go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. If you beat Bivol and you beat Canelo, I mean, Crawford might have surpassed TBE in Floyd. Floyd has never beaten someone as accomplished as Bivol. And forget about accomplishments like perceived threat.
Floyd also shared his thoughts on Crawford versus Canelo in a TMZ Sports interview on September 21st. He congratulated Crawford, saying the best man won, but his tone and words suggested he wasn't entirely happy to see someone else claim the title of the best of the generation. When asked about a rematch, Floyd stayed diplomatic, saying it was up to the fighters. For someone known for strong opinions, his careful response seemed more like a man trying not to give away too much of the spotlight.
We've even had the conversation go as far as who would win in the fight between Terence and Floyd, and I truly don't know the answer to that question.
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah. Who will win that fight?
Floyd.
Floyd will win that
Yes,
fight.
sir. I
Floyd
love you, Terence.
always figures it out.
Yeah, he's
a chess master.
Yeah, his IQ in that
The
sense
funny
is
thing
crazy.
about it is Terence has been the only other guy that people can say he always figures it out.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that's true. But you gotta have an OG somewhere.
Anybody else? Yeah.
There's an OG.
The boxing world is full of opinions. Oscar de la Hoya, who still remembers his own loss to Floyd, has spoken up saying Crawford isn't on Mayweather's level. In a Fight Hype interview, he reminded fans that Floyd completely controlled Canelo in their match, hardly allowing him any openings. Oscar said Mayweather is far superior to Crawford not only because he defeated him, but also because he was technically the better fighter.
Distance fighters, they're not going to be brawling, so I think it's going to really go down to the point. He doesn't fight anymore?
Yeah. All right, man. Floyd Mayweather or Terence Crawford?
Terence Crawford.
Why?
I'm not sure. Just
Short?
because.
Why?
He's a GOAT. He put on a clinic against Canelo. It wasn't even close. If you watched it, you're a boxing fan.
But Floyd is undefeated, and he retired.
Floyd is a money king.
Shane Mosley, however, shared a different view in his interview with Fight Hub TV. He said Crawford has the size, reach, and overall skills to have an advantage over Floyd. Mosley said it would be a tough fight, but Crawford could have the edge because of his longer arms and bigger frame. Still, he acknowledged that Floyd is extremely skilled and would make any fight competitive. Many fans now feel that Crawford could redefine boxing among the greats, a reality that clearly doesn't sit well with Floyd.
They don't have that level of skill. There is no equivalent in MMA to Bud Crawford because there cannot be. Bud is the most talented boxer I've seen since Mayweather.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
To be fair to Floyd, he obviously had hand problems in his whole welterweight run, and it's why he took that long stretch off in 2007, 2008, 2009 area, and Floyd's brilliance to be able to be just as great in some ways at that age.
The highest level of MMA does not reach this kind of skill. There is no MMA fighter who can match Bud Crawford because there simply cannot be. Bud is the most talented boxer I have seen since Mayweather. I believe Crawford is even better than Floyd Mayweather. To be fair to Floyd, he had hand issues during much of his welterweight career, which is why he took long breaks around 2007, 2008, 2009. Even so, it is remarkable how he remained so great at that age. This isn't about putting anyone down. This debate has spread across gyms, podcasts, and fan discussions everywhere. For a long time, Floyd was untouchable, the undefeated legend, the defensive genius who made top fighters look ordinary. But Crawford's dominance has raised a new question. Is Floyd still the best ever, or has time passed him? Floyd's sparring video seemed like his own answer, showing he could still control the action against the man now called pound for pound #1.
Floyd career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight. And that's what led him to be so great, you know, because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions, you know, got the most money for beating the most champions. So it's just like, man, he had this guy, back to back to fight, one after one.
Roy Jones Jr. added to the conversation by saying Floyd has always had a talent for reappearing at the right moment. Jones pointed out that just as the world began celebrating Crawford, Floyd found a way back into the headlines. That's Floyd, he said. He understands timing and he knows the business, and no one can take that from him. Meanwhile, the Tyson fight is approaching. The idea of a 58-year-old Tyson facing a 48-year-old Floyd in an exhibition has divided opinions. Some view it as a cash grab while others see it as pure entertainment. Either way, it keeps Floyd's name in the spotlight while Crawford is trying to enjoy his own victory.
Now, with the Eastern Bloc coming on like they are, there's going to be some great ones coming on now. Even with Lil Tony, as you see it, these guys are going to be great. They're going to start eclipsing and coming up there too. But right now, if you had to name 5 of the best fighters of all time, 4 of them are going to be black. You understand me? Who did he beat that was black in his prime, that was in their prime?
Meanwhile, Crawford has stayed out of the drama. He has not responded to the sparring video publicly. When asked if he considers himself better than Floyd, he made it clear he does not want to compare himself to him. Still, one thing he is confident about is that if the question were settled in the ring, he believes he would come out on top against Floyd. Alright, everyone, stay tuned for the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Ring Headquaterzz and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Make sure to check out our other videos as well. Until next time, take care and stay safe.